Welcome back to Overhead Athletics. Cole, stud pitcher for us here. He's actually a junior college pitcher, freshman right now. We're going to be going through some throwing stuff with him today. We're going to analyze his throw a bit while he's sitting here playing catch, flat ground, and then we're going to look at what we can actually do to improve his throw and get him a couple more MPH. You know, he's getting back into that season starting. He's only thrown a couple high-intensity bullpens at this point, and we want to see if we can pick up a couple MPH and look at how he's throwing, so as he goes through his first college season that he's not placing too much stress on his elbow, which he's previously had injuries to. Go ahead and just go. So we're just trying to gather an idea of how his throw looks while he's playing catch here. And then we're going to actually work on some things that he can do to improve his throw and continue to improve his throw over the course of the season. Okay, I want you to throw it a little higher intensity. And sometimes we see everything that we really need to see just playing catch at a low intensity, and sometimes we're forced to do that based on an injury that the athlete might have. A lot of times we want to see, do things change, and in what direction do they change as the athlete begins to throw harder? Let's look at your throw here. So this is kind of the same thing I'm seeing when we actually, you know, we're just throwing at a slower speed, but it's even happening to a greater extent now, which is that I see your hips, like you're taking the ball out and you're already drifting like open to the target. So you're already like that as you go forward. Watch right here. So as you start to go forward, your hips are right there. So your ball isn't even all the way up and your hips are like facing towards the target already. Your arm action's not bad, but if you watch, it's a little pushy, meaning like there's a little bit of a push. So when you actually throw, your triceps doesn't do the push. Like when you throw, the triceps resists elbow flexion, meaning it stops your ball from coming all the way in. It doesn't push the ball like a shot put. Your throw right now, you go push a little bit. You can see it on the video. You can see it in real speed. So here's real speed. Do you see that little push at the end? So you're losing out on speed. So if we look at like how the tricep works, what they can do is paralyze the tricep muscle, meaning like inject it so it's not contracting, and you can still throw it like 80% of your full speed without the triceps, which tells me the triceps isn't super important for doing this. Now the elbow flexes all the way because the triceps not resisting. But we got to get you to go through the throw first of all and keep the pelvis closed for a fraction of a second longer. And then number two is don't push the ball so much. So yeah, the ball's coming in, which is protecting you from that stress. So you're in here, so you're protected from this stress this way. But when you get to the end of the throw, and for everyone watching at home, he's had an injury in the past where he's actually had basically an impaction fracture. And that happens to the humerus at times when the olecranon hits into it too hard. So two bones hit together too hard, and if you think about that bone, it sits in here like this and hooks that olecranon bone, and it can hit the side and basically put a dent in it. That's an impaction fracture. So because your elbow slams out into extension hard, you're slamming into it a bit. So what we got to do is let's try to get you away from that a bit. So let's go to this position, like that ER apex, and let's see how it looks. So right there, get your foot facing this way. Straight that way. Nope, you're turned. Other way. Too much. Right there. Now, I'm pre-positioning him in rotation squat away from the target. So now he's rotated away at this point in the throw when his arm is up. If you watch the video of him, you'll see that his arm's down and he's already open through his hips. So I'm taking him in the opposite direction. Now right there, take a big step and throw. So with that throw, already you'll notice, hey, I'm rotated in my hip when my arm is up as opposed to open when my arm's down. And then number two is my elbow's not in this position, it's in this position, which doesn't allow me to access terminal elbow extension or flexion and push with the tricep. Keep your toe. See this line? Line your foot up with that. There. There. So he wants to go into this position, which is that tricep pushy position. Okay, right there, big step and throw. Yep, so like 75, 80% on all these reps. Keep that front foot straight too. Yeah, so squat now. Don't turn too much, don't turn too much, just a bit. So you still have a little bit of room. Now here. Go. Okay, so here's what you're gonna do for me. You're not gonna let it come all the way in. I want you to keep it right here to the last second. Boom. So don't let your elbow bend so much. So initially with Cole, he was really long. He had a really long position of his arm. So we worked a lot on elbow flexion. We haven't seen him in a few months. And now we gotta stick your butt back and squat. That's a better position. Now keep this arm right here to the last possible second. Don't let it move at all. Go. And I like that already a little more. So just visually, at 100%, it looks a little less pushy. That's good. Do that again. Right here. Keep it right there. Okay. Stick your butt back. Not too much. Don't overdo it. Right there. Go. Good. So you're trying to hold that ball here as long as you can. Now go with the leg up. So he's getting closer to what we kind of want to see. Now I'm going to take him here. So go leg up, arm up. Keep this arm right here to the last second. Go. Yep, do it again. And then he's going to work on these things over a period of time. A few weeks, right here, right in front of your eyes. Elbow down, right there. There's your starting position. Now get your glove arm up. There, good, go. Okay, now this is what's happening. So I want you to try to hold, hold, hold. So this doesn't move. Everything's quiet until the end of the throw. Hold on. So pre-positioning is super important for these guys, making sure they're in the right position. And once they can learn what that position feels like, don't let this move until the last second. Go. Nope. This was your first move. Right away. I see your arm flex, so you gotta hold, hold, hold. Boom, it doesn't do anything until the end of the throw. I want it to remain still as possible. It should feel awkward because it's different. So if you guys are at home doing common drills, plyo care drills, all these different drills, if you are initiating the throw in the wrong way or starting from a wrong position, regardless of what drill you're working on, you're never going to access the full benefits of that drill. You have to start from the right position and initiate the throw the right way. That was better. That feel a little weird to you? Yeah. Good. So that's how I want you to do it right there. So just one application of pre-positioning to get him away from that pushy arm action that we commonly see. Nice. So already if you watch that throw, wave it. Watch, 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 watch. So your arm doesn't lag as far behind and then you don't have to push as much at the end. So your arm should extend. Your elbow should extend because you're rotating so fast on an axis. It's not because you push it out there. Okay, one more from there. So with a long, lanky guy with a lot of mobility like Cole, it's just even more important to make sure he's in the right position. Hold that. Hold, 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 hold. Good. Okay, now here's what you're going to do. Last one. Okay, you're going to go here, right here. Like kind of not in close, but not like out here, kind of in the middle. And then I just want you to go. Start with the leg up. Where's your foot facing? Now, right there, lift your leg higher. Right there, hold, and then I just want you to go. So already better, just because we put them in the right position and worked on a few reps, from those pre-positioned spots where he was away from that pushy arm action already, that was much, much better. So do it again. And that's with very little verbal instruction. That's just with him getting himself in the right position and going. That was really nice. Do that again. So that's what we got to get you to do from the full throw.
Full throw now?
Nope, right there. Well, same thing. Get your glove up a little. Right there, go. I like that better for you. I like that a lot better for you. So it's just that little bit of a change. Yeah. If you liked the video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. I'm Max Wardell, thanking Cole here for joining us today, and we'll see you guys in the next one.